be going. Yo, what's happening? I can't even remember where I was supposed to be going. Where in the heck do I supposed to be going? Hey, Jay, James. Larry, what's happening? Man, look like you see Rizzy maybe? Hold on. Man, I can't see. I seen the last name Bradley. Me and Self Trade was heading. Dwayne was heading. Hey Jay, where you at, man? Hey, you know I pray for you in a minute, bro. You already know that. Man, so I said, what's next, right? Man, I don't think people even realize what's going on right now, man. And so one of my friends told me, cause I noticed a few weeks ago, I noticed the fuel prices had started to drop. As soon as I seen it, it's a train on the track. All right, which way I'm gonna go? As soon as I seen it, I said something wrong. I didn't know what at the time, but I knew something was wrong when the fuel prices dropped. That's never good. Now, it's what I heard. I don't know, but I heard Schlumberger is closing one of their facilities, the oil field company. I think that's what he said, Schlumberger. Alright. Besides all that, I don't think people realize how everything go hand in hand. And what I mean is, alright, so you got a lot of Greg, what's happening? You got a lot of people. Alright, right now, at this moment, probably the most secure place to be working as far as continuing to get a paycheck is having a government job, you know, democratic thing or whatever, however you want to put it. But it's probably the most secure thing right now because those people gonna get paid. Now you working for a private company, private industry, trucking is private, but you know, working these private places, hey, if you don't get customers, you don't get money, period. So with that being said, all right, trucking, for example, it's private. But the thing is, the freight they haul into these facilities make money by selling their product to somebody. The people that they selling their product to, if they're not making money, if nobody coming and buying nothing, then they don't make money, they don't order product, it don't get shipped on the truck. Rob, what's happening? None of that happens, right? Alright? The customers right now are being laid off. Well, I ain't gonna say laid off. They're out of work right now. They're gonna temporarily be paid, but I guarantee you that's gonna be for a certain time period. Alright? So once that time period up, they ain't getting paid, right? And right now, these people don't know what's gonna happen with the job. They don't know how long this thing gonna go on. So a lot of people don't want to spend money. Oh man, can I beat the train? Dang, I took this route to try to get in front of the train, but I might not make it. Let me see. Stop at this track, cause I ain't about to get hit. Oh, I made it, thank God. Come on, bro. Get out of the street. Dang, the train scared me. Alright, so, you know, like I was saying, if I own, I don't know, let me think of a place, a store that sell clothes or whatever. All right, I normally order so many clothes inventory from some big clothes manufacturer. All right, put my order in, pay for it. They make the clothes however they process is. They request for a truck, put it on the truck, have it delivered to the facility. Well, if nobody coming in my store buying anything because they're off work right now and they don't know how long they're gonna be off work, even if we could, let's say I was the owner, even if let more than 50 people into my facility at one time, say that rule wasn't even in place yet, I can let more than 50 people in there. The thing is, nobody is coming in because they don't know how long they're gonna be off, so they want to hold every dollar they can hold, which makes my sales plummet big time. Nobody's coming in here buying nothing because they don't want to spend money. Now, I can't put an order in to the manufacturer to get new clothing, which means that truck driver, he ain't gonna get no freight on his truck. You see what I'm saying? This thing is a whole lot bigger than what people think it is. All right. The other thing people ain't thinking about, when you're on the go like this, like as much as I am, you got to eat out. You got to eat on the go. All right. These fast food places, they're not scanning their workers when they come in and see if they got a temperature, all that. So me, we take chances. Say one of them come to work sick, they asymptomatic at the time, and asymptomatic is without symptoms. So you come in, you asymptomatic, you working, you sneeze or whatever the case may be. You got on gloves, you sneeze, it get on the gloves, you continue to touch the food. These people eat. People like me, guess what? You sick, period. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't really, man, it's tough. It's tough no matter what. All right, I'm gonna give you another example. Say a lot of people say, well, I'm gonna cook my own food, right? If somebody at Walmart or whatever these places are you buying food from, they're sick, they stocking this meat or whatever, they sneeze, everybody sneeze, they stocking this meat, it's packaged. They ain't gonna think about like, oh man, this food is packaged, so if I sneeze and get on there, oh well, I'm gonna put it up. You come in touching the meat, 5,000 other people come in touching the same meat, all right? Or whatever the product is, y'all touching the same thing. You go home, you wash your hands, you get ready to cook, all right? You wash your hands, you open the package, now you just contaminated your hands again, you grab the meat with your hands, and then you get ready to cook it. Or whatever you're doing with it. Whatever you're doing, you wash your hand before you touch it, but guess what? You still finna touch it and then grab whatever out of the package. So you hadn't done any good. What in the heck do I, $2.17 for diesel? I'm finna get some fuel right now. $2.17? Oh yeah, I gotta have it. This is what I'm saying. All right, just say you go to get fuel. Thomas, what's happening? You go to get fuel, right? Like I am right now. All right. It's no 18-wheeler came in to deliver fuel to the fuel station. You pull up there, there ain't nothing in the pumps. It's empty. I mean, this thing is a whole lot bigger than what people think it is. All right. Long term. If this goes on long term, right? A lot of people ain't getting paid. A lot of people ain't got food. A lot of stuff ain't happening. You know what's gonna happen? Mark my word. Purge. People coming in your house getting it. Just filled up at Walmart on Pines. Man, I'm at this Circle K on Pines right now. $2.17. So look, this is what I'm saying. The purge gonna happen. And when it do, man, these people looking at their kids starving. Man, these men finna go kick some doors in. They coming to get that. Man, no man finna sit there and watch his kids starve. They gonna get it by any means necessary. Now, I ain't saying go do that because it's stupid, but I'm just saying, nobody's gonna starve. That's why I'm finna go buy me like 3 more boxes of bullets right now. Man, I stay strapped. They get me, they gonna have to totally get me by surprise. Cause if I get any sense you coming to get me, man, you finna get laid down. Man, these people like, any weapons or anything on you? Man, no. Man, Even if I do got a permit for it, no, I don't need nobody to know nothing. Anti-gun protest, man, all these anti-gun protest people better get to stepping, because I'm telling you, when somebody come with that iron and they laying down around, what you gonna do, call the police? Man, the police running too, man. Come on, police got a handgun. Somebody come with that chopper, extended clip, 60 rounds, man, them police ducking and dodging, man, I'm telling you. I got caught up in the shootout recently, like a couple months ago. Police was down there. Man, them boys back and forth, back and forth. I'm on the ground praying, bro. Hold on, let me pay for the fee. Yeah, y'all better be ready. Y'all think it's a game, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hold on. Let me start pumping for you. Alright, so check this out. Gas, a corner, 731, 32, trade price was 221. Man, it's gonna get worse. This what I started out saying. Alright, so one of my friends told me, y'all know how all the oil field people get together or whatever. God damn, got my white shirt dirty. Yeah, got this shirt. Yo, dudes, what's happening? So they all get together and they basically sell oil, all the people all around the world, the big oil field, big wigs or whatever, and they figure out what the price gonna be set at, who gonna sell more oil, who producing more oil at the time, blah blah blah. Dirty broke was happening. Alright, so from what he told me is Russia is mass producing oil right now, which I think the US they make profit at $52 or $54, $55 a gallon or whatever, right? That's how they make profit. Russia is mass producing so much the US can't make profit. So in turns, look at the gas prices dropping. So, you know, man, this stuff is a whole lot bigger than what people think it is, man. There's all kind of stuff going on. Everybody's so focused on Corona, they ain't looking at everything else that's going on. Bluebird, what's happening? They ain't looking at everything else going on. I don't know if y'all seen these fuel prices. Bro, don't walk up on my truck, man. God dang. I hate when people walk up on me, bro. I don't trust nobody. Man, I'll put my gun in my pocket, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I hate when people walk up on me, man. I'm always on alert. I'm always looking around. And I'm telling you, I grew up, I've seen some everything happen. I'm telling you, I've seen, some people on here gonna be too young, but payphones, man, I seen people act like they was using the payphone. People walk by, soon they pass by them thinking ain't no big deal, they just on the payphone, drop it off. Drop everything. Man, I seen all kind of, man, I seen, bro, if you can name, I probably seen it growing up. That's why I'm always on alert. I'm always looking around. I'm always scanning everything. I've been in so many jams in my life, it's ridiculous. I was 15? I think I was 15. Well, I got jammed up by some dudes, some racist dudes in Kansas one time. Man, they blocked me in on Dead End Street by 12 something that night. Man, had all kind of rifles and everything, and they wanted to kill me bad, but I had this homegirl named Jenny. She was from Alaska. And she was doing everything she can to keep them dudes off me, man. Showing them breasts, whatever it took just to keep them from killing me. Cause they had, like, I didn't even know where I was I just turned down the wrong street. They blocked the road off. So I'm like, hey man, can you move? So they moved. Then they just started following me, and I was about to go home. I was like, nah, I better not do that. That's stupid. So I took off and went another direction. They started following me. And finally, I hit the gas. They hit the gas. They chasing me, blocking me in. Turned down wrong. I turned down dead end because they didn't have a sign that say dead end. Man, they blocked me in. They all hopped out, surrounded. I was in the car. Yeah, they surrounded the car with their rifles. Man, they was like, "We'll kill that little black MF." Yeah, they called me everything. Well, they had me too. My dad had been warning me that stuff like that was going on. But well, I thought they were gonna kill me. Well, I was terrified. I was like 15. I mean, during this time, I wouldn't. Fighting was the only thing I would have did. I wouldn't carry no guns and nothing like that. So none of that went on my mind. I was used to fighting. I had to fight every day in projects. You was gonna fight or you was gonna get jumped by everybody. They were gonna make you fight. You ain't got no choice but to fight. But I don't know how I got on all that. Oh, because the dude was walking up on me. Yeah, my bad. I'm way off subject. But anyway, all these businesses being affected like you wouldn't believe. I've been on the road probably since last Friday, I guess. Well, I came home, but I'm just saying, I've been on the road. This girl look like she is 11 years old. She can't be an adult. She a little bit of adult. And hold on, this is fuel. Oh, yeah. So, what I was saying, yeah, oh man, I forgot. Somebody remind me, please. I don't remember. Just Red Bull, don't panic, y'all. Can y'all remind me what I was saying? Because I don't even remember. Oh, I was talking about things getting worse. Yeah, man. I mean, been on the road. Yeah, I've been on the road, and man, one thing I've noticed, like on the highways, I don't know if anybody else noticed, but I've seen more trucks on the road than personal vehicles. Usually it's the totally opposite. You see a lot of trucks, but it's 5 times as many more personal vehicles. Man, it was times I was on the road like yesterday. It's just all trucks, no vehicles. Russia, what about Russia? Russia. Juan, what about Russia? This is Sean and Juan. This is Spanish, right? Carlos. I call you Carlos. Hey, Perry. Hey, look, Perry told me he got loaded. Finna head to, what, you was in Kansas or whatever, finna head to Carolina. And man, that man took off with the load. They called him and canceled it. Told me they would give him a truck order not used. Bruh, Perry, I'd have flipped out, bro. Talking about Russia. Oh, yeah, man. Russia mass producing his oil right now. And the U.S. can't make a profit off of it. So you starting to see everything crumble. You did? Carl, what's happening? You did? Hey, Carl, Perry, did they gave you the truck order not used, or they paid you the full price for the load? $650? Yeah, better than the $150. Boy, I'm texting about home. Piss, bro, man. Yeah, man, it's been so many trucks on the road, and it hadn't been many people on the road, man. It's almost like, golly, that's a big drop in pay. It's like the roads are clear, man. The bad part about it, you so scared to book a load because, man, I don't really want to get stuck with a load. And what I mean is, I've been to refineries and everything unloading this week, and man, those people telling me, like, yesterday when I got to the refinery, I was supposed to unload that morning when I arrived. The guy that normally unloads me, they told me this dude retired in July. Bro, hey, rolling non-stop. Me too, man. Me too. So I'm like, who am I supposed to get with? Nobody know. They calling all these numbers, nobody answer. Hold on, let me reset these pump, fill my other tank up. Alright, so I was talking about the refinery I went to unload. Man, the guy, when they finally figured out, they sent me to 3 different buildings. So when they got me to the right place, they got me unloaded, wait on the crane to unload me. Talking to the guy, he was like, man, you better be glad you got here when you did, because they talking about sending us home at 1 o'clock, and we're going to be out for the next 2 weeks. So I'm like, how you going to shut down the refinery? So he was like, man, they're going to leave a few people here to make sure the thing keep operating, but for the most part, everybody going home, and they'll pay you in if they need you. But I'm like, bro, like, I'm not understanding. He's like, yeah, they're to the point they don't have a choice. But if they shut this stuff down, start shutting stuff down, they're gonna lose like $6 million a day. A day. Man, Carl, I'm telling you, they told me yesterday, bro. Them people, I ain't never waited that long. 3 hours, them people had me there. They like, man, people gone. I'm like, what you mean they gone? They were like, man, 3 of us here. The 3 of us got to unload you. Like, they had no crane operators, nothing. They had one dude that had a little bit of experience, and they had to use him. I'm telling you, man, this crap is bad, bro. It's bad. Everybody panicking. Man, I was doing all that driving since last Friday. Bro, don't you know, on the road, and this in multiple different states. I'm talking about total. Bro, I probably only seen a total of like 6 or 7 cops on the road in probably 5 or 6 days. Now, I'm not saying cops not working, but I hadn't seen them on the highways. Probably seen like 7 cops on the highways. Big old if it stop. Hey, you right. The Federal Motor Carrier just put out a law that no truck stops can shut down. They got to stay open 24 hours a day. Because people don't realize, a lot of people that's not in trucking, they don't realize if trucks stop moving, the whole world shuts down. Completely down. The whole entire world. You can't get no food. You can't get no clothes. You can't get no fuel. You can't get nothing. I'm talking about absolutely nothing. You can't get no cable. You can't get no TVs. Man, it's over with. It's over with. Yeah, you got to get a product. You think about a cable company, right? All right. The cable company has to buy product. They come to your house to even hook this up. They got to have cable wires, all that. All that stuff come in on the truck. James was happening. Off haul in Scottsville, Texas. I've hauled those cable cars several times on my 18-wheeler. I've hauled the little small spools on the hot shot truck. So, you know, delivering to cable companies. That's what I'm saying. You can't do, even with you being in your house, you can't even watch TV if these people don't get their product on the truck. Gas, water, toilet paper, exactly. Man, I told you, you'll pull up to the fuel station and no fuel in the pumps, empty. That happened before, like a year ago or 2 years ago. Man, a lot of people in Dallas were stranded. All the fuel stations were completely empty. It happened during Katrina. Man, these vehicles was broke down side of the road trying to escape New Orleans. They going to fuel stations, no fuel there. You know, so I got an automated call on my phone yesterday from the city of Shreveport, and they were saying that all city employees like firemen, police, stuff like that, but they were saying that when you go on, because I'm on vacation right now, so bro, I was blessed. But when you go on runs now, you gotta have a gown on, gloves, mask, eye protection, everything. And if you're on the ambulance, when you get to the hospital with a patient, then they gotta scan you, see if you got temperature and all that before they let you into the hospital with the patient. So, bro, it's bad. It's bad. I mean, even if you call 911, bro, you can barely get help. I mean, like, you can get help, but if all the workers, all the firemen and paramedics and stuff get sick, who gonna come to your house? Man, bro, people gonna start calling in to work. I'm telling you. People gonna call in. You gonna call 911, ain't gonna have nobody send to your house. People, hey, we ain't got nobody. Everybody call in to work. My boy hit me up yesterday to my, they called in all this overtime. They offered him 2 shifts. He told them he couldn't do it. Man, nobody don't want to do that crap. Who want to expose themselves to this? Hold on. Hello? Hey, pretty baby. Hey, pretty baby. What's wrong? I'm about to come see you. Hey, look, I'm pumping in fuel. I'm about to come by there. I gotta bring her some diapers and stuff.
Okay.
All right. Man, even when I tried to go buy my baby some diapers yesterday, bro, I walked in Walmart. It was 2 cases left, and they ended up being her size. And they was the small case. I usually get the big ones, so I got 2 small cases and the last box of wipes they had. I'm talking about, hey man, God left it right there for me. He knew I was coming. To my her size and everything. Hold on. Alright, so got both tanks full. $95 and $71. Oh, dang. Oh, I was talking about. Yeah, man. But offense shutting down. Oh, I agree. Off. Release. Oh, let me ask you something. Is it true? Do you know anything about I think Schlumberger shut down that facility in Oklahoma? Do you know anything about that? This is what I heard. I hadn't read anything on it. But I should have went, man. It might ain't going 5 miles an hour. Yo, bro, it's bad though, but I'm just saying, like, oh, even to back up what I said about the whole purge thing, you gotta think about this here. If all these police, because they got cases of police officers sick in New York with it, I'm sure every other state has to have the same thing. But you gotta think about it. If these police officers, they all get this freaking, not Ebola, corona. If all these police officers get it, who the heck gonna patrol the street? Who the heck gonna stop somebody from coming to your house besides you standing at your doorway with your gun? Man, them people coming in there. Ain't no police coming. They sick. They in quarantine somewhere. Bro, I'm telling y'all think it's a game, man. My cousin, man, when it first hit, like in China, Halliburton laid off 600 people. Man, paid off. Man, I'm bouncing up and down so much I can't even read no more. Man, I told y'all these streets are hard, man, street boy. But look, so when this thing first hit in China, my cousin told me, he said, hey, listen, cuz. He said, man, if that stuff come over here to the U.S., he said, watch all hell break loose. And he said, man, I'm telling you, I'm growing me a garden. And he just started naming all the stuff. He said, man, I just went and bought me 3 more guns. I bought me a bunch of bullets. He said, I'm growing all my food. And he set everything up. Because when he first did it, the little rabbits and everything started eating the stuff. So he moved it where they couldn't get to it. So he said, man, I'm stocking up. Because all hell gonna break loose in the U.S. He said, watch what I tell you. He said, I told a couple other people this. They laughed in my face because they think I'm crazy. He said, man, when it hit, he said, you're gonna see everybody going to these stores trying to get food, all kind of stuff happening. He said, these people gonna go crazy. Man, when it happened, I called him. He started laughing on the phone. He said, I told you. He said, bro, I seen this coming a mile away. He said, I told you this a month ago. He said, I told you this stuff gonna happen, man. You think I'm playing. He said, man, all this history repeats itself. All this stuff done happened before. He said, you just look back in history. I mean, you think about right now. I see the Great Depression happening again. Could be wrong, but it sure look like it. Look around. Look around. Ain't nobody going no car lots buying no cars right now. They putting their little income tax check in their pocket. Cause they like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen. The people that was buying cars before this happened, it stopped. Ain't nobody at no dealership buying no trucks. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't go to a restaurant and sit down and eat no more. You gotta go to drive-through. Man, listen, y'all better wake up. I'm telling you, Trump know about it since November. Hey, I heard that, and Trump was firing all the people. And getting on TV saying it wasn't no big deal. And then you got all these scientists, all these, what's they called? Epidemiologists or whatever, whoever these people is, they getting on there saying, yeah, y'all need to be worried. This thing killed 3 million people before. Listen, you better wake up. Then now you get on TV, I changed my mind. It's a state of emergency. We need to do this, we need to do that. If you would have did it when these people told you, then we wouldn't be in this problem. Yeah, I remember a few months ago when they killed whoever that dude is, they blew him up over in whatever country it was, and them people leader got on TV and said he gonna strike the U.S. like the U.S. has never seen before, and basically he was saying that they ain't gonna see it coming. Well, The U.S. already look for people to run planes into buildings and blow stuff up. You ain't gonna see a sickness coming. You get one person sick and you send him over to the U.S. and he cough on everybody, and then everybody get this and it spreads and it shut everything down like it's doing right now. That's biological warfare. Look it up. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened. They infected a person, sent them over here. I know people gonna say, well, it started in China. What that post? And I'm gonna ship it over here. Ship it over here. I mean, if I don't want you to know the source came from, you know, it's like throwing a rock and hiding your hand. There's 5 people over there. I ain't dead. It could be any one of them people. That's just how I view things different than other people. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm saying, man, you gotta open your mind to what's going on. You can't have a one-track mind. You can't just say, this is what it is. Man, you don't know. The government do all kind of stuff. They cover up all kind of stuff. Man, 2000 and, hey, if y'all remember this, when they had the tsunami in Japan, then they had the other one in Thailand. Man, I want y'all to look up this thing called HAARP. HAARP. H-A-R-P, HAARP. Bro, the government create these storms, manipulate the weather for bad things to happen to control the population and control finances. Look it up. You ain't gotta believe nothing I'm telling you. Look it up. Man, back in 2013, I think it was, whenever it happened, I was at home one day. I kept hearing these trumpet sounds. I could not figure out. I thought I was going crazy. I really thought it was like the end of the world, bro. I really thought it was the end of the world. And I come outside. Well, at first I didn't know what was going on. It bothered me so much I went outside to try to figure out where the sound was coming from. Get outside, I don't hear nothing. I don't hear it coming from nobody's house to the yard or nothing. Alright, I just kept hearing these low-tone trumpet sounds. So I'm saying to myself, man, maybe the Bible is manifesting itself. Man, I'm gonna go back and read it. I was saying maybe the Bible manifested itself because the Bible say, you know, Jesus gonna sound his trumpet. And, you know, he coming for his people. That's what I'm thinking. So, man, I'm scared. So I finally get on Facebook, and I'm like, am I tripping or do anybody else hear these trumpet sounds? So one of my friends got on there. He said, man, it's called HAARP, bro. I was like, what? He said, yeah, I can hear it down here in Houston. I said, how can you hear something in Houston that I hear in Shreveport? Man, you tripping. He said, I'm telling you. He said, look it up. It's called HAARP. Man, I looked it up. That crap blew my mind. And it was right. I'm talking the same week when them tsunamis hit. Same freaking week, bro. Y'all remember that bad sandstorm that came to the U.S. from Africa? Man, listen, y'all better wake up. I better wake up. Man, all this stuff documented, man. This ain't nothing I'm just coming up with in my head, man. Y'all can look this stuff up, man. I'm telling you. Y'all go do your own research, read on it, look at videos, everything. I'm not just blowing smoke. Man, this stuff is gonna get worse before it get better. You better protect yourself, protect your kids, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's gonna go down, it's gonna be self-preservation. People is protecting self. And they gonna protect self by any means necessary. Any means necessary. That's why when I'm on the road, I pre-plan everything. I watch why I shut down it. You know, I ain't trying to run out of time in the middle of nowhere. Nah. Even if I got 2 hours left on my clock, and I'm looking at, okay, cool, if I keep driving, I'm gonna run out of time here. No, I'm finna shut down 2 hours early. Shut down here. Well, I know it's what I'm considering to be safe at. Lights around, other people around, all that. I finna shut down in the middle of nowhere. Oh, not me. I just drive them extra hours the next day. But, hey man, oh, this is one other thing. Homeless people. You know, like I say, people ain't working or none of this right now because they off. Ain't nobody getting homeless people no money. They holding on to it. These homeless people getting sick, you best believe the people at the hospitals and stuff, ain't got no insurance, all that. I ain't gonna say they won't treat you, but man, we'll get to you when we can get to you. We'll get to you when we can get to you. But man, these people need food too. They can't go to the casinos and use the restrooms and stuff like they been doing because they shut down. I mean, like, what's gonna happen with homeless people? We can't look down on them because they homeless, because guess what? They could be any one of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to my boy about this yesterday. He said, man, the crazy part of the homeless people been surviving for so long. They probably want to survive this thing. And all us needed people will be the ones that don't survive it. But yeah, man, they have nowhere to hide. I mean, they can't shelter in place because they out in the open. Man, think about it. And then if a homeless person walk up to you right now, everybody panicking right now. A homeless person walk up to you, you gonna tell them, get away from you. Hey man, get away from me. You know, I don't know if you sick or not. Like, you ain't about to help them. I mean, I will, but I'm just saying, people ain't about to help them. What's gonna happen with them? Man, it's a whole lot to think about, y'all. Open y'all minds. So it's a whole lot. It's major. It's major. But man, that's it. Man, I gotta go take care of my baby. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.